everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about regaining a sense of self in motherhood. I have realized that many women, when they get married or when they have children, they give up on their dreams, they give up on things that they used to love because they have to focus on raising children, focus on pleasing their husbands and all that. Motherhood has got a lot of demands. You have a lot that you need to do as a mom. You are seeking to please your husband, you are seeking to meet the children's demands, and sometimes it's so overwhelming. And you'll be asking yourself, how best can I balance between all the responsibilities that I have and everything that I need to do as a wife, as a mom, and all that. If you are a mom and you're having such questions right now, then this is the right video for you. As a woman, you want to make sure that your relationship with God is not affected by the fact that you are now a mom. Because some moms, they are too busy for everything, too busy to pray, too busy to read the word, too busy to attend church programs, too busy to have their hair done, too busy to do their makeup, too busy to even select matching clothes. Imagine. Some moms, they don't even have time to select matching clothes. As long as I'm wearing something, then that's it. But then you want to rediscover yourself. You want to remain, the person that you are, even after you get married, even after you have children and all that. You don't have to give up on your dreams. You don't have to, to cease to become the person that God created you to be because you now have children, or because you now have a husband, or because you have all the responsibilities as a wife. And it's much more difficult if you are a working mom. You go to work, you come back home and everything is waiting for you. The laundry is waiting for you. The baby is crying. The baby wants to be fed. You need to do the cooking. You need to clean the house. Everything, is waiting for you. Everything has to be done. How best can you do it as a mom? How can you balance between all the responsibilities that you have? So what I noticed is that many women succumb to the pressure of becoming an overachieving mom, to the point that they end up losing their identity in the process. Motherhood is a never-ending list of demands. A lot of things, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of things that you need to do, as a mom. It's no wonder why being a mom leaves little time for everything else, especially yourself. Sometimes you may end up focusing on everyone else, and forgetting about yourself. You go and do some shopping, you remember your children, you remember everything, you remember your husband, you remember the things that you need in your house, but you forget about yourself. This is what happens to most moms. They end up forgetting about themselves. I have seen women who used to take good care of themselves before they got married. But when they got married or after they had children, everything else just vanishes. They don't have time for anything. They don't have time to do their makeup. Even if you are a mom, even though you have become a mom, you don't have to cease being yourself. No one knows when exactly it happens, but it feels like almost every mom feels a lot of identity at some point in her journey through motherhood. When you have children, sometimes it's difficult to take a nap when you need to. You don't just take a nap when you feel like it. When the children are there, sometimes they are running around the house, or you have to pick up children from school, or you have to do a lot of things. You have to give them a wash and all that, change the diapers and stuff. And sometimes you don't get to sleep whenever you want to. The baby is crying. How can you sleep when it's like that, Sometimes you can't even eat when you are hungry. You wake up in the morning, you have a lot to do, a lot of household chores are waiting for you, and sometimes you have to meet the demands of the husband as well. And you don't have time to yourself. You end up not having time to eat. You end up not having time to shower or have a bath, a relaxing bath, whenever you feel like it. You cannot do it because you are a mom, and the demands of being a mom are waiting for you. You cannot even watch your series without interruptions. Children, they have their own demands. Sometimes they can be attention seeking. They want to be with you. They are all over you. You want to watch your series without interruptions. You just want to relax, but you can't do that anymore because you are a mom. So motherhood, to some extent, it limits your freedom. When you are a mom, to be honest, you don't have your freedom. You don't have the freedom that you used to have when you were single or before you became a mom. So I will give an example. As for me, before I became a mom, I used to take any job offer that comes. If I just feel like this one, I just go for it. 9 to 5, whatever time I can just take it, because I know that I'm free. Nothing can limit me, nothing can stop me from working. When I had my baby, I couldn't do that anymore. I had to put the baby first before I take any job offer. So that is what happens when you become a mom. And some people even end up giving up their careers because of the need to take care of the children, to take care of the home management and all that. Especially when they have children, they give up on their careers. So sometimes it feels like there are not enough hours in the day, to fit everything that you want to do, everything that you are expected to do as a mom. The reason why I decided to share this topic is because I just want to share what I have learned and the goals that I started setting and everything that I started doing after I became a mom, in a way of rediscovering myself, because I had actually discovered that I'm now living for my husband and I'm not living for my child. I don't have time to myself anymore. I don't have time to do the things that I used to love doing. I don't have time for my hobbies anymore. Then there are steps that I started taking. There are things that I started doing to make sure that, I rediscover myself. I regain a sense of self. And I just become the person that God created me to be. Because everyone, were created for a purpose. As a mom, as a wife, as a woman, you were not created for your husband only or for your baby only. But you were created for a greater purpose. You have a higher calling. There are things that you are meant to do. Maybe you are meant to touch the world. You are meant to have an impact in the world. You are meant to touch other people's lives. There's a lot that you can do, to be honest. Maybe there are things that you used to do before you became a mom, but you are not doing them anymore. If you want to regain a sense of self in motherhood, and if you want to know how best can I do it, see you in my next video, where I'll be talking about regaining a sense of self in motherhood, part 2. So God bless you. This is what I had for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet done so.